If you guys are anything like me, you will have seen the new releases for Civ coming out, including the Barbarian or the expanded Barbarian mode, and you'll be thinking, wow, that looks really cool. Genuinely speaking, some of the changes they're making to Civ at the moment are absolutely brilliant, and this seems to be another update that I'm really looking forward to. But it got me thinking. Specifically, I've been thinking about Barbarians in a game we played a little while ago with the Barbarian Breakout mod. Now, if you haven't seen this mod, again, come to my Discord. You can find the maps, you can find all the mods, you can find all of the details that I use to play the game. I see a lot of comments asking me for mod lists, for maps, for music files. Come to Discord, it's all on Discord. But this Barbarian Breakout mod is insane. It takes barbarians, it turns them to 11, it multiplies them, gives them crack cocaine, forces them to not sleep for 15 days, and then shoves irons up their bottoms. Literally, this is a mod that makes them ridiculous. What does it actually do? Well, it makes barbarian encampments about 2 to 3 times more likely to pop up on the map, so there's a lot more of them. It also means that they spit out a barbarian roughly once every turn, and they are viciously aggressive. They will raise cities, they will raise city-states, they will wipe you out of the game. The only thing they won't do, because barbarians are programmed not to do this, is take your capital out. That's the one place that is safe. Well, I say safe. They will put it to 1 HP and raid all the districts, but you know, safe. Last time we played this, we played it on Deity. We've got a Deity Islands and Continents map with 6 players. Here are the deets. If you want them, come and make a map. Ignore the tech and civic shuffle mode. We've got everything turned on this game. Apocalypse, Dramatic Ages, Hero and Legends, Monopoly, Secret Societies, tech and civic shuffle. It's all on. This is a game with endless barbarians, vampires, the end of the world apocalypses, corporations. It's got the works. And yeah, genuinely, last time we played this, I saw a couple of the Deity AIs be absolutely wiped to 1 city. Even the computer struggles against the severity of the barbarians, so we need to plan against this. To do that, I have my good friend Shaka with his amazing headrest, his shield and the very pointy stick. He will protect me with a few things actually. So not only do I get armies and cores earlier, but also they have 5 combat strength more, as you know, and I can upgrade them by taking cities. And generally speaking, this is going to be an aggressive game. I'll tell you about what I'm going to do in a second, but Impy are fantastic units, but even the Akanda, just playing with Vietnam reminded me of how useful it is to have a low cost encampment district against barbarians. This will be just invaluable. Not only can I pump cities or just troops into the void and just it's that sort of situation where they're throwing themselves against my walls and I just have the bodies of all of my previous warriors just fortifying the edges of my towns, just cemented against each other. You can't get through. It's going to be a little bit like that. Bit of wave assault, and the Akandas are going to help me do that. But this is a continents and islands map. I'm expecting to have 2 Deity players on this map or this continent with me, and then 3 more on the other island. And barbarians are going to be everywhere. Like, genuinely everywhere. This is going to be terrifying. So I need to settle and control the entire of my continent. That's the aim here. I need to just absolutely take over the whole thing. And if people get in my way, and they're not allowing themselves... Well, this is the thing. If somebody is protecting me from the barbs, I may be tempted to keep them around, but if they've got barb problems and they're not dealing with them, I will take them out of the game, because I have to colonize and I have to civilize myself against these barb hordes. This is the aim of the game for me. Look at this start as well. This is a weird, I've got lots of fresh water, we've got some desert, we've got a couple of 4-yield tiles, but really this is a weird low food and low production start in sort of weird ways here. The tiles are out there, but there's not huge amounts of them. I mean, this isn't like a rainforest or forest start as we know and love it. I am tempted right now to... I think, what am I going to do? I think I might end up moving my warrior down just to see if there's anything sort of in this direction. Doesn't look like it. We'll just have a quick peek. Doesn't look like there's anything here, so I'm tempted to settle on the Mercury. By doing that, it means that I get 1 more science per turn. Teching up quick of these early stages of the game is going to be important. I'm not going to bother worrying about going for an early game religion, because quite frankly, the barbs will pillage a holy site beyond it, and it also means the computer is likely to be really slow on building religions as well. So I think I've got a little bit more time than I normally would have. I'm going to focus instead on getting great generals, getting the encampments in place, and to do that, building some campuses to help me. I think settling on this it's not a bad thing. Now, the expense of getting all of his signs, of course, it's working this tile as well, isn't it? So I've actually got 4.5, not 2.5 signs. That's really, really handy. The problem is that all of the good tiles are now on the second ring. So you can see I've got diamonds to the south, I've got forests, I've got rice, I've got truffles. This is all available to me, but not until I sort of expand my capital out a little bit. So first steps, I'm going to go for the Slinger start. Trust me, a scout start on this mod is pointless. It will die within seconds. Like, it will walk out and then get shot. It's just terrible. So I'm going to go to Slinger so I can stick it in the capital and keep me safe. I'm going to be looking for heroes. I need to get a monument going quickly. A hero will help protect me. And I'm going to be looking for the Sanguine Pact. If I can actually defeat a few of these barb camps, I can become a vampire and use the vampires to protect me, because this is the sort of map for them. It looks like I'd quite like to see if animal husbandry is going to actually unlock something for me here. If I get more horses, I might get a couple of better, you know, starting tiles. Now, watch this. It may be a couple to look already. Turn 1. Here's a barb camp. Oh dear. Right, I might need to just keep an eye on this front. Oh look, there's already a warrior coming in this direction. They will charge me. There is no point. Yeah, look at that already. There is no point going to meet them. Trust me. I need to just hold fire. I'm going to actually cross the river. I'm going to hold fire and let them come to me. So I found the Owls of Minerva, which means I've also found Mohenjo-daro, which is right next to me. That's actually an interesting start. That means, in theory, I've got somebody protecting me with a kind of little warrior spam, and I could, in theory, go for the Armani start and levy their units to protect me. That's an intriguing one. I don't know whether that's the best thing. I think actually I could, in theory, go for a Victor start to go for Embrasure, which gives me double range strikes and gives me everything else. Oh! I should point out, I'm playing with one other gameplay mod this game. I'm playing with one that's really, really good fun called More Barbarian XP. It means you can actually level up your troops on Barbarians a little bit longer than level 2. I think it limits it to half rather than like 1 experience per battle. So it's not endless, but it means fighting Barbarians, my troops will continue to level up. It makes a really big difference. And trust me, with the size and strength of the Barbarian Horde, it's needed. It's very much needed. Normally I whiz through the early turns of the game, but this is going to get silly, so you're going to see a lot of this one. I'm actually going to hold on to my governor. I'm thinking about it. I really, really want to go vampires as soon as possible, so the Sanguine Pact would be amazing. Oh, hello. That barb camp disappeared really quickly. Now, either that's flooded, which is, it's not a floodplain tile, so I don't think that's what's happened, or there's civilization in this direction. Oh my god, yeah, look, those are all the barbs. Yes. Oh, there's a city-state here. Did you see the warrior? Venice. It's Venice. Okay, that's good. A little bit of extra gold, a little bit of extra culture to start the game with. Looks like they dealt with the barb camp. That is wonderful. Now, did I unlock any horses? No. In theory, no. Oh no, this city-state is already under siege. I'm telling you, man. This is going to be tough. This is going to be absolutely horrific. Oh, amazing, though. The Giant's Causeway. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a fantastic start for me. I've found the Hermetic Order as well. I actually know where astrology is, which is actually down here. Okay, that is a pretty good start for me. Now, the chances of me actually beating this barb camp are on second, well, slim to none, really. But I'm just going to move my warrior in. I'm actually going to keep my Slinger by my capital, because it will get killed really, really quickly. And I'm going to build a monument. Normally I'd probably go for looking to get a builder in to stick some mines down, but trust me, they will get plundered very quickly. Yeah, look at this. Look, they've just surrounded me immediately. Oof. That's tough. Right, God King and Discipline. Okay, retreat, my friend. Oh yeah, look, they are swarming me now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is a problem. I need to actually distract from a little bit. Let's get the Slinger in, and then I'll move my warrior in to try and distract. I mean, I don't think he's going to get back to safety. No, he'll get killed. Yep, he got killed. Okay, at least I get the Slinger bonus. I tell you, look, you see how quickly that turned? Problem is, I've met 2 city-states and I found a natural wonder, and I haven't discovered a single hero right now. So, I'm actually going to put Armani into, let's go for Mohenjo-daro. Let's do that. That will give me the suzerainship, and hopefully I'll discover a hero by doing that. So let's see what Mohenjo-Daro is giving us in terms of visibility. With the first suzerain, Himiko. Okay, she is pretty good. I kind of wanted like a Beowulf or a Hercules, to be fair. You need their sort of strength to get out of this early game start, but you can see, oh yeah, look, they've lost all of their early game warriors. Totally lost them. This barb camp is definitely a target for me, but if I can nab it, that would be really, really good. Himiko stacks so well with vampires is the thing, and I can use her to discover other heroes, so I'm going to jump on her immediately. I think I might have to beeline archery. It feels like a weird one to go through sailing, but I quite like the idea of having archers. They're very, very powerful, and they will help me to just try and defend my land a little bit. Boosted bronze working. Now that's a good one. Killing barbs. Oh yeah, here we go. Right, the Akanda. Okay, so this is actually the direction to go, because I do want to unlock those as soon as I can. This seems a bit random, but for only 40 gold, I can levy this warrior, and I can use that warrior to go and see if I can nab this barbarian encampment. As I say, getting vampires as quickly as possible is a really important thing for me to do. Actually discovered Cardiff down here as well. That's exciting. Right, Himiko has 8 charges. I can use them to start getting envoys. Let's see if we can make Venice on side and then go from there. There is Venice. Okay. Oh, Hippolyta. Right, she's awesome. She is a barb killer, being able to heal every turn. Oh yeah. Okay, I need to get another city and then we can go from there. So back she comes to there. Oh, I don't quite have the range on her to give my Slinger more power, but I can defeat that one. Oh, no, didn't quite defeat it. I need to get to that encampment quick before it starts filling up. Oh, it didn't fill up. That is amazing. Let me just quickly bring you down. We'll go Slinger kill, and then we'll go in. Did I find vampires? No. No vampires. Alright, we need to kill another encampment. The good thing, though, is that gets me towards a golden age by doing that. Just picking up the Spear of Floon in all of my units as well. That extra 5 combat strength from being next to the Giant's Causeway is permanent and is a really, really good pickup. Just switching to a Gogi for a little bit. I'm just getting a Slinger rush in. I kind of want about 6 or 7 Slingers if I can get it, because then that will give me the Archer core that'll be strong enough to keep me safe later in the game. Venice has got a few things around it actually, tribal villages and also this barb encampment. So I'm going to levy their military quickly. These warriors, they're only 120 gold. And it means I can just try and defend myself and see if I can take over that encampment. That would be a really good pickup if I could. And Cardiff, I'm just going to pick up on the other direction. There we go, archery. Let's start on that. Let's just double check. See if anybody's getting any great people yet. Nope, not yet. No wonders and no great people. The Deity AI is struggling nicely, which is good. Oh, right, okay, right, he's fantastic. I can put down luxuries and get some monopoly bonuses later in the game if I want. Oh, look, that one tile is on fire. Huh. Well, I guess that means it'll grow back nicely at any rate. Oh, there's a barb camp there as well. Okay, that's good. Into the tribal village. Void Singers. We found every single one except the one we're looking for. But we do have a Pantheon now. Now, that is exciting. So, okay, the Settler isn't available. We're playing against Deity. That's not a surprise. 50 faith for each Barbarian outpost cleared is quite exciting. That would give us a bit of a boost, and whoever kills the Barbarian outpost heals 100 health. If I do manage to get vampires, that would give me quite a fun option to keep them alive. So I'm tempted to consider that one actually. Equally, God of Healing would mean that if I had a Holy Site down, I could heal my units a lot quicker. That helps massively on vampires. I think I'm going to go God of Healing. It's not something I would normally do, but seeing as I'm setting up for a vampire game, I'm kind of just playing the long game on that one. This encampment, I levied another warrior from Cardiff, but they've just left a Barbarian outpost. It just told me that I discovered Void Singers again. Now there we go, Sanguine Pact, bit of a thing. There we go. Right, fantastic. We can get vampires in as quickly as we can. Now that is perfect. I'm just going to leave Himiko there. She's probably going to end up getting knocked to my capital again, but that's not a bad thing. Oh no, they didn't attack me. That's strange. Oh no, here we go. So here comes the attack. So God King we no longer need. Settlers would be an amazing one for me because I do need to start settling. And now we're going to go discipline again. Once this Slinger is done, actually I can't be bothered to do that one, we are going to be absolutely fine on that. So let's go for a settler. Let's get that in quickly. Slingers, I'm just going to hold these guys back. There is an encampment just there. I'm not going to charge in on it just yet. Not until I have my vampires ready to go. Here we go. So with that, I now have the Count. Now, these vampires are fantastic. If you haven't seen vampires before, they came with the Frontier Pass. They get +1 combat strength for every enemy that dies next to them. I'm going to be farming barbarians. I think you can only get to +10 with barbarians and vampires, but it doesn't mean we can't give it a good go. Plus, if they die, they just end up getting teleported back to the city, which is reasonably amusing. And here we go. The Count can now start to attack. I've got Himiko is on her way. That means I can do some pretty decent damage. That's 1 kill. I've then got this warrior to do a 2nd kill. Lovely. And now we're just going to advance. The more kills I can get this vampire to do, the better. Go on, charge into my vampire. Charge in, charge in, charge in, charge in. Yep, they did. Oh, there's a barbed ship. Okay, barbed ship is less fun. Come away from the coast, vampire. I don't like that at all. In the meantime, look, saving up all our gold. We now have a bunch of archers. We've already boosted machinery. My capital should be pretty safe now, he says. Very much egging on the computer. I've got another settler to appear soon. We can start to actually colonize and settle across. You can see, actually, look, I am in 4th place on points. I think the computers are having a real difficult time with these barbs. Doesn't matter for Vampire, though. He is loving life at the moment. Again, the wonders and joys of Himiko. I've now got my archers, and these guys have got a pretty impressive defensive range on me now. These barbs are not going to last long. I could wait until the Count makes his appearance, but I'm actually just doing this a little sooner because I actually would like not only the era score, but to settle in this area. There's some lovely truffles here, and I've got the settler on the way. Barbs are springing up everywhere, though. It's the quantity of the encampments appearing that I'm just struggling with at the moment. So many of the blighters. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it. I think this is so much fun, but it's just, oh. Someone actually completed the Oracle. That's the first wonder I've seen, and somebody's claimed another hero. So, you know, they're actually trying. So there's my 2nd city. It's got a pretty decent first tile, actually. I can't complain. Come on, Count. It's taking its time getting all the way back, but we'll get there eventually. I love it when scouts are stronger than enemy warriors. Look at that. 25 strength. Bam. Himiko will sort them out immediately. I keep forgetting she can pick up tribal huts. That's amazing. Genuinely, every turn a new barbarian outpost is popping up. There's another one over here now. I suspect there's one on the left. There's a scout wandering back in that direction, which I don't quite trust. I think there's at least a couple down here in this direction. We've got to start utilising the Giant's Causeway a little bit, actually. Maybe, actually, a trip to that for the Count wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You can see my archer army is just slowly making its way across the entire map here, just absolutely obliterating everybody that it's coming across. It's so funny. Oh, in fact, actually, the Count has just got another barb encampment that's popped up there. That's fantastic. It's a way of leveling the Count up without me having to actually bring it out of the city. Oh my god, they're fighting back and they're picking on the scout. Oh, and they're picking on the Count. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, hang on. I'm going to just attempt to hold out. It doesn't matter if the Count dies because it'll just teleport straight back to the capital. Yeah, this feels like a proper engagement over here. I've just got this huge army that keeps approaching me across this field. My archers are doing very well, though. Although I think I may have just accidentally helped Egypt out a little bit because they must have been... Yeah, that's Egypt's capital. Well, that's intriguing. I wonder if we should take a momentary break or lapse in Egypt's concentration and go nab the city. Might not be a bad idea. Looks like Egypt have managed to settle at least one city, but they're being ransacked by a barb camp to the north at the moment. Himiko might give me the attacking advantage that I need to make this work. Although they do appear to be shooting out a war chariot every turn or so at the moment, which is not the best for me. This is the problem as well. There's another barb camp that's just opened up. I've got 2 by my capital. I can't afford... Honestly, these barbs are absolutely going to make mincemeat out of me if I distract myself too much. I've got to pull back. I've got to consolidate and make sure that I don't get overrun here. Oh my god, look at that archer with the Spear of Flon. Oh my word, that is a lot of strength. Keeping everybody leveled up, keeping everybody happy. This is all doing good. We can fight back on these ones. There's my district. It's actually worth probably popping that down as soon as I can, although I don't really have any good tiles for it at the moment, and I have very little money because I just bought a granary. I think the best thing I can do is just try and get a spearman in. It's going to take a little while, but it'll make my vampires a little stronger. Oh man, the city-state just absolutely sat on. Absolutely sat on those barbarians. That is hilarious. Let's just kill these guys quickly. How many turns? 6 turns and 4 charges. I might as well just burn all the charges in somewhere. I think Mohenjo-Daro is probably the better option there, because full housing, no matter if I've got water or not, means I can basically just settle wherever I want. So I'm just going to go and expend all her charges quickly. Sinbad is an amazing idea, actually. Oh, I could see myself getting involved with Sinbad. Let's see if the computer actually managed to get Golden Ages. Egypt did. Okay, that's an intriguing one. I don't know if they'll be able to maintain that sort of level of success, but we'll wish them well anyway. The Count is now going to start slowly coming out of the city, because I've got some options now to use my archers to do a little bit of damage. If I can get that kill, yep, there we go. So that's 1 more piece of strength. I don't really want my vampire doing much of the fighting. If I can keep him safe and secure, that would be great. I've also got 1, 2, 3, at least 4 barb encampments that I can see at the moment, and probably likely more once I get that. I need to go and settle over near the Giant's Causeway, actually. That would be really, really good. I've got 1 charge left. Mohenjo-Daro I've already got 7 envoys with. I'm just going to steal their army just for a bit. Oh, appease the gods. Have I found any volcanoes? Is that a volcano? It is. Okay, so there is one by Cardiff. Alright, that's good. Sometimes you just get a start with absolutely 0 volcanoes and you're like, I don't know what you're expecting me to do here, but I can't just like sacrifice my units from nothing. You know, I need a boiling pit of lava. Otherwise, what's the point? Alright, killing that warrior. Good. Move the Count over 1 and then we'll kill this boat like so. Delightful. Then I'll move the Count forward. You now have... so 5 against barbarians, 5 against anti-cav, 10 from barbarians that have died near the vampire. I just need to test that. I don't think this mod has changed the fact that you can only get +10 from killing vampires. I'm just double checking because you never know. Sometimes mods do tweak bits and pieces. Don't think this is one of those times, but I mean, I guess I say, who knows really. Okay, again, we're just keeping our vampire adjacent to these barbs as we make the kills. Unfortunately, we can only get the 1 kill this time, but I believe, yeah, we're limited out at +10. Okay, that's fine. As long as all of our vampires have got that +10, that's kind of the most important thing for us, really. Get the kill like so, and then we can hit that unit, and I think the vamp is going to be strong enough just to take it down. Yes, it is. Look at that. It's all we need. All we need is just the ability to keep doing that. I think, should we go for Magnus or Pingala as a start? I think Magnus, seeing as we've got a lot of production potential here, so I'd quite like to start getting settlers out. That would be quite nice for me, actually. So I've just produced 1 spearman. Useful, that one, because I can see if I can get a kill with the spearman. That's an important component of one of the civic, or one of the tech increases that I need. I think a government plaza is probably going to be the best start for me here. There's no real exciting adjacencies that I've got for holy sites or campuses at all in my capital. It's a bit rubbish. There is a reef over here. I believe that's a reef anyway. Yep, it is. So we've has possibility of campuses over in this direction. There's a single mountain over here. Yeah, not a super exciting one for me really. So I think settling has got to be the order of business. We'll get the government plaza down. Once I get... Actually, to be fair, do I do that now? I am going to get the governor title in a bit anyway. Yeah, I do want it. I do want it, really. There you go. Military tactics boosted because someone literally just jumped into my spearmen. You can't complain when stuff like that happens, really, can you? It's just brilliant. It's just... oh, just so easy sometimes, this game. Almost about to start being able to put campuses down though, which is quite exciting. Look, you can see actually the person getting the profit points has now stopped. Somebody's getting scientist points, but they've also kind of stopped as well. And I'm in third on score. Only one player, a single player, has really had a decent start in this game. Everyone else is struggling with barbs right now. This is, as starts go, this is a really good one. We might be able to sort of jump into this game and really have the advantage, as opposed to some other games we've had recently where we've had a disadvantage starting out. Here we go. Magnus now has provision set up, so I can now start to spam these settlers out a little bit more. That will be useful. That'll be really, really handy because I need to get as much of this map civilized as quickly as I can just to stop the barbs from attacking me. That's literally the only reason, really. Well, I say that actually. It's always good to put cities down. I don't know what my point was, really. Visibility is good, but also lots of cities are good because it means extra everything. Fact is, though, I need to improve my vampires, and none of these city-states have terrific abilities. They're not brilliant, and I haven't really met anybody yet. So I could in theory go to war with them. It would be a waste of all my envoys, sure, but it's 3 cities that I could be attacking. This is an interesting one actually, especially because it looks like Cardiff has a +6 campus spot. You know what? I think this game, the barbs have driven me crazy. I think I've got to be super aggressive here. So we're going to go after Mahendra direct. I think that's going to be the best thing that we can do in this game. Am I going to regret my decisions? Most probably. Are we going to do it anyway? Absolutely yes. Thing is, a lot of my units are from that city-state, but I'm not really worried too much about that. Like, it's these heavy chariots. These are the ones that are levied from the city-state. So I kind of need to move these back and away a little bit just to put them in a place that I can attack them nicely with. That's another one as well. Saying that though, my war with the city-state, these things have got to wait until I've got a bit of a better army because, yeah, the barbs just keep appearing. There's another encampment has appeared here and already it's spit out about 4 or 5 barbarians. Oh, I can't deal with the quantities here. This is nightmare fuel. Currency sounds like a good idea. Industries are really, really good tiles. But I kind of want military tactics. These Impi are just amazing units. So, mathematics. Build 3 different specialty districts. I think I might... So I've got the government plaza and I'm building 2 Akandas. Okay, that's not going to really help boost that one. Fine. I probably need to get Magnus involved, actually. Not Magnus, Pingala involved in Truffleton. Oh, now there's more barbs appearing over here. We've got 2 encampments on the coast as well as one up here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was thinking about trying to settle down in this region, but it's proving tricky. Oh no, there's a quadrireme down there as well. Alright, Count, you've got to get over and help, I think. This is what I mean. You take your eye off the ball for like 2 seconds and suddenly the entire side of the map has just gone to absolute shite. Beowulf, oh, he would have been useful previously. Never mind, I just lost the settler. About 3 barbs appeared from nowhere in a single turn and dealt with that. So I've just lost my prized settler. Ugh, the Count's on his way to go and take it back, but I might need to divert a couple of archers in that direction as well, which is a bit annoying. As I said, I don't want to spread my units around too much. That would be the worst case scenario for me. Yeah, Kanda was no accident, I know. It's a beautiful building. Okay, it basically means that once I've unlocked mercenaries, which I should get... I mean, that's there. Okay, it's a little far away. I need to get my culture up a little bit. But once I've got mercenaries, I can start building cores really, really quickly. Come on, Pingala. I need as much science as I can get right now. I'm going to build the Temple of Artemis. I think the food in the capital, as well as the extra growth of the amenities, that'll help me just really start to spread out a little bit. They're everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere. Even the scouts are just like mercilessly attacking me. It's absolutely nuts. Oh, and the settler is running away to the other barb camp. I think I've actually got to defeat both barb camps here in order to get this back. This is ridiculous. Right, come on, units. I need more reinforcements. I wouldn't normally do this, but I think autocracy might be a good shout actually. Extra production towards wonders, but also extra growth in my capital just for now. We can get oligarchy in a little bit, but autocracy, seeing as I've got the government plaza built so quickly, that's not a bad shout. I've got settlers. At the moment, let's get urban planning in. We've got discipline. I would like to see limes, so I can get some defensive bonuses in. Praetorian Guard, plus 10 health per turn. That would give me more production. Yeah, perfect. I think that's better than getting Corvée, which is the Wonder Policy card. So, yeah, look at that. 6 turns to Temple of Artemis now. My capital now has a lot more coming in per turn, which is wonderful. It also means that my units should, in theory, heal themselves up a little bit more now. Good thing about Apocalypse mode, though, is that we're getting meteor sites everywhere. There's one down in the south, there's one up here. This is still just like the worst battleground ever, and I've just lost all of my Hanjadaro's units. Don't think I'll be able to afford them back. No, 375. They've been building units like mad, that city-state, which is useful, but also not great for me at the moment because I kind of needed them. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson and Salty Tech for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who's joining the community and making this place a fantastic space to be. Thank you guys, you keep me going.